Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm glad you made it back for another video. Today has been a little bit of a different kind of day for me. You see, I've kind of got myself on a schedule, but somebody kind of got me off my schedule today and kind of threw me. I had a delivery and I heard a really loud commotion. I just happened to be outside in my chicken run when all that took place. I heard really loud commotion and my dogs were going crazy. So of course, I go to investigate. It was the delivery driver delivering a package I had ordered. And the commotion I heard was where he had hit our carport at the top. Lord. Thankfully, he was okay. The carport did suffer some damage. His delivery truck suffered some damage, but he was okay. But in having to deal with that, it threw me a little behind because that took a hot minute to get everything straightened out and get his supervisor on the phone and just, you know, everything you have to do pertaining to an accident. I started just to call it a day and say, you know what, I'm not doing anything else today. That just kind of shot my whole day. But that's just not who I am. So today's video is going to be short but sweet. And by sweet, I mean sweet. You see, we're making a special goodie today. So let's go. First step, you want to get you an 8x8 casserole dish or pan. And you know the drill. We're going to line this pan with a piece of foil. And we're going to spray this pan with a little bit of olive oil, non-stick cooking spray. You're going to take this pan and you're going to set it to the side. Now you want to get you a pot. Get that put on the stove. To your pot, you want to add 1.5 cups of sugar. That was 1.5. To the sugar, we're going to add in 2/3 of a cup of evaporated milk. Two tablespoons of butter. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You want to turn your heat on a medium to medium high. You're wanting to get this to come to a full rolling boil. Just get all that stirred around in there till it starts dissolving that sugar and melting the butter. You want to take Butterfinger unwrapped minis and you want to chop these up. You need 1/2 cup to 1 cup. I don't even know why they say 1/2 to 1 cup. I mean, who's only going to use 1/2, right? We'll be using a whole cup. Thanks. I don't know how many of these makes a cup, but let's find out. Let's just scoop these up, see how many we've got. Okay, we need a few more. And there's our cup. Oh darn. We have one too many. Whatever shall I do? I took care of it. Collateral damage. So I'm still waiting for this to come to a boil. You do want to keep a close eye on it. Okay, we've reached our full rolling boil. Now I'm going to set me a timer for 5 minutes. You're supposed to boil it for 4 to 5 minutes, stirring it constantly. So we're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. We're halfway there, still stirring. And we've made it to our 5 minutes. We're going to take this off the heat. Once you've got this off the heat, you're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Y'all know I'm going to do it. 1 3/4 cups of milk chocolate morsels. Start getting that stirred around so those chocolate morsels can start melting. You also want to add in part of your Butterfinger minis that you've got crushed, but you want to save just a little bit to sprinkle on the top. You want to get this all mixed up, stirred in and combined. It's going to start setting up really fast as it cools, so you're going to need to work pretty fast for this. Once you've got it mixed up, bring your pan back. We're going to get this put in this pan, hopefully before it sets up too much. Get me a spatula so I can try to get all of this that I can off of here. You want to take it and just smooth it out into your pan. This sets up really fast once you get it off that heat. So you're going to have to work quick. Just get it all mashed down in that pan, all up in those corners. I'm going to take the rest of my Butterfinger minis and I'm just going to sprinkle it around the top. If you have some bigger pieces, just mash them down in there. Just get those candies mashed down into that fudge. Now we're going to put a top on our fudge. We're going to put it in the refrigerator, and you want it to chill for at least 2 hours before you cut it. Mine will be chilling longer than 2 hours, but that's fine. You can make this ahead of time for any gathering that you're going to be having, or if you just want to eat it, you know, hey, that's your business. But you can freeze this. If I was going to freeze it right off, I think I would put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and then I would put it in the freezer. But let's go. So there you have it. Another easy fudge recipe for the holidays coming up. Super easy Butterfinger fudge. Now I know there's a fudge floating around out there and they call it Butterfinger fudge, but there's no Butterfingers in it. It's got candy corn in it. And now don't get me wrong now, I'm not hating. I am not hating. I love me some candy corn. I do. But I just feel this way about it. If I'm going to eat something that's called Butterfinger fudge, it ought to have some Butterfingers in it. I'm just saying. And I'm all for a good dupe or an awesome copycat recipe. I'll be the first one ready to try it. Ready to try doing it. But I just cannot bring myself to make the Butterfinger fudge with the candy corn. I mean, I don't know if it tastes like Butterfinger fudge or not. I have no idea. I've never made it, never tried it. But I just feel like if you're going to call it Butterfinger fudge, it needs Butterfingers in it. And if you're going to use candy corn to make the fudge, then call it what it is. It's candy corn fudge. I'm sorry if I busted anybody's bubble, but that's just my opinion on it, and that's just how I feel about it. Y'all eat it till the cows come home. It's not gonna bother me. It's just, I wanted Butterfinger fudge, so I made some Butterfinger fudge with actual Butterfingers in it. There's our Butterfinger fudge. Let's get it cut up. You just want to cut it into little squares. Looks delicious. We're going to let Keith taste test it for us. I think he's ready. Give it the sniff test.
Here we go. Pretty darn good, cat.
But I hope you liked this video. Go give it a like, a share, leave me a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.